My dearest children, I am here, always, in the whisper of the wind, the warmth of the sun, the gentle patter of the rain, in the laughter of a child, the embrace of a loved one, the quiet comfort of solitude. I am in the beauty of creation, the resilience of the human spirit, the enduring power of love. Today, I want to remind you of your innate goodness, your infinite potential, your unwavering worth. You are my beloved children, each one unique and precious. You are not defined by your mistakes, your failures, your imperfections. You are defined by your love, your compassion, your kindness. Life is a journey filled with twists and turns, ups and downs. There will be times of joy and celebration, times of sorrow and grief. Through it all, remember that I am with you, holding you in my embrace, guiding you on your path. When you feel lost or alone, call out to me. I will always hear your prayers, no matter how small or insignificant they may seem. I will always be there to offer you comfort and support. When you feel overwhelmed by the challenges of life, trust in my divine plan. Everything happens for a reason, even if you cannot see it at the time. Have faith that I am working everything out for your highest good. When you feel discouraged or disheartened, remember that you are not alone. There are countless others who are struggling just like you. Reach out to them, offer them your love and support. Together, you can overcome any obstacle. Life is a gift, a precious opportunity to learn, to grow, to evolve. Embrace it with open arms, with a joyful heart, with a grateful spirit. Make the most of every moment, for it is fleeting. Love yourself, for you are worthy of love. Forgive yourself, for you are not perfect. Be kind to yourself, for you deserve kindness. Love others, for they are your brothers and sisters. Forgive others, for they too are not perfect. Be kind to others, for they too deserve kindness. Live your life with purpose, with passion, with joy. Make a difference in the world, however small it may seem. Your actions, your words, your thoughts have the power to ripple out and touch the lives of countless others. Never lose sight of your dreams, your aspirations, your goals. They are the seeds of your future, the blueprints of your destiny. Nurture them with care, with determination, with unwavering faith. You are not alone on this journey. I am with you always, every step of the way. You are never alone, for I am always there, in the depths of your heart, in the stillness of your soul. I love you, my children, more than words can say. Trust in me, believe in yourself, and never give up on your dreams. Dearest children, I see your hearts, I hear your prayers, feel your worries. Life can be hard, filled with unexpected twists and turns, and sometimes it feels like you're walking through a storm. But know this, my beloved children, I am with you in the storm. I am your shelter, your strength, your guiding light. I want to assure you today that all will be well. It may not be well right now, but I promise you that I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating a beautiful tapestry of your life. Trust me, my children, for I have a plan for each and every one of you. A plan filled with hope, joy, and abundance. I know you have doubts, fears, and anxieties. It's okay to feel them, but don't let them consume you. Instead, hand them over to me, and I will give you peace that surpasses all understanding. Remember that I am the God of miracles, the God of the impossible. Nothing is too difficult for me. Look back on your life and see the many ways I have already provided for you, protected you, and guided you. Have been faithful to you, even when you were not faithful to me. I have loved you unconditionally, even when you felt unlovable. And I will continue to do so, for my love for you is everlasting. I see the dreams you hold in your hearts, the desires that burn within you. They are not there by accident, my children. They are there because I planted them there. And I will help you fulfill those dreams, achieve those desires, and become the person I created you to be. But remember, my children, my ways are not your ways. My thoughts are not your thoughts. What may seem like a setback or a delay to you is actually a stepping stone towards something greater. Trust me, my children. Trust my timing. I know what's best for you, and I will never lead you astray. Don't give up on your dreams, my children. Don't lose hope. Keep fighting, keep believing, keep trusting in me. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I will always be there to hold you up, to strengthen you, to guide you through the darkest of nights. I see the battles you are facing, the struggles you are enduring. But remember, my children, you are not alone in this fight. I am fighting alongside you, and I will never let you be defeated. Put on the armor of God and stand firm in your faith. The victory is already yours. I see the pain you are carrying, the wounds you are nursing. I am your healer, my children. I will bind up your broken heart. I will mend your shattered dreams. I will restore your joy and peace. Give me your pain, your hurt, your brokenness, and I will make you whole again. I see the loneliness you feel, the isolation you experience. I am your friend, my children. I will never leave you alone. I will be your companion, your confidant, your comforter. Call out to me, and I will answer you. I will be closer to you than a brother, a sister, a friend. I see the emptiness you feel, the void you are trying to fill. I am your fulfillment, my children. I will fill you with my love, my joy, my peace. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. See the guilt you are carrying, the shame you are feeling. I am your forgiver, my children. I have washed you clean with the blood of my Son, Jesus Christ. Come to me with a repentant heart, and I will forgive you of all your sins. I will make you new again. I see the doubts you have about yourself, the insecurities that plague you. I am your Creator, my children. I formed you in my image, and I have called you by name. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are my masterpiece, my beloved child. I want you to know that I am proud of you, my children. I am proud of the way you are fighting your battles, overcoming your struggles, and facing your fears. I am proud of the love you are showing to others, the kindness you are spreading, the hope you are giving. My beloved children, I know that life can be full of trials and tribulations. It can be a relentless journey, filled with unexpected twists and turns. There will be moments when you feel overwhelmed, disheartened, and ready to give up. But in those moments, I urge you to remember, do not lose heart, do not give up. I see you struggling with burdens that seem too heavy to bear. I see you facing obstacles that feel insurmountable. I see you battling anxieties, doubts, and fears that threaten to consume you. But know this, my dear children, you are not alone. I am with you every step of the way, and I will never abandon you. Remember, I am the God who parted the Red Sea, who brought water from a rock, who raised Lazarus from the dead. I am the God of miracles, the God of the impossible. No challenge is too great for me to overcome. No mountain is too high for me to move. When you feel like giving up, remember that I am your strength. When you feel weak, remember that I am your power. When you feel discouraged, remember that I am your hope. Lean on me, my children, and I will give you the strength to endure, the power to overcome, and the hope to persevere. Don't let your circumstances define you. Don't let your challenges determine your destiny. Remember, you are not defined by your struggles. You are defined by your faith. Your faith in me is your greatest weapon against the enemy, your strongest shield against despair. I know that the road ahead may seem long and arduous. It may seem like the storm clouds will never part, and the sun will never shine again. But remember, my dear children, I am the God who calms the storms, who brings light into darkness, who turns mourning into dancing. Trust me, my children. Trust that I am working everything out for your good. Look to the future with hope and anticipation. I have great plans for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. These plans are not based on your abilities or your circumstances. They are based on my love for you, my promises to you, and my faithfulness to you. Remember the story of Joseph. He was sold into slavery by his brothers, falsely accused and imprisoned, yet he never lost faith in me. He endured every hardship with courage and grace, knowing that I had a plan for his life. And in the end, he was raised to a position of power and used by me to save his family and his nation. Remember the story of Job. He lost everything, his wealth, his children, his health, yet he never cursed me. He endured unimaginable suffering with patience and perseverance, knowing that I was still in control. And in the end, I restored everything he had lost, and more. Remember the story of Esther. She was a young woman in a foreign land, facing a threat of genocide against her people. Yet she risked her life to speak up for her people, trusting that I would use her to save them. And in the end, she was used by me to deliver her people from destruction and bring about a great victory. These stories, and countless others, are reminders that no matter how difficult your circumstances may seem, I am with you, and I will never abandon you. Am your refuge, your strength, your ever-present help in trouble. Do not lose heart, my dear children. Do not give up. When you feel like you can't go on, remember that I am carrying you. When you feel like you can't fight anymore, remember that I am fighting for you. When you feel like you've lost everything, remember that you still have me. And I am all you need. I am your provider, your protector, your healer, your deliverer. I am your everything. Trust in me, my children, and I will never let you down. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I will be with you always, even to the end of the age. My beloved children, I see the tears you cry in the darkness, the worries that gnaw at your heart, the burdens that weigh heavy on your shoulders. See the pain, the heartache, the weariness etched upon your faces. I know how hard life can be, how overwhelming the struggles and hardships can feel, but I want you to know that you are not alone. I understand your struggles. I understand your pain. I understand your weariness. I have walked alongside you through every trial, every heartache, every tear. I have seen you at your lowest, your most vulnerable, your most broken, and my heart aches for you, my dear children. I am not a distant God, removed from your pain. I am a God who is close to the brokenhearted, who binds up their wounds, who comforts them in their sorrow. I am a God who sees your every tear, who hears your every cry, who feels your every pain. When you feel overwhelmed by your circumstances, come to me. I am your refuge, your strength, your ever-present help in trouble. Pour out your heart to me, my children. Tell me about your worries, your fears, your doubts. Share with me your pain, your heartache, your brokenness. I am here to listen, to comfort, to heal. When you feel like you can't go on, come to me. I am your strength, your power, your source of endurance. Lean on me, my children, and I will give you the strength to carry on. I will give you the power to overcome. I will give you the endurance to persevere. When you feel lost and confused, come to me. I am your guide, your counselor, your source of wisdom. Ask me for guidance, my children, and I will lead you on the right path. Seek my wisdom, and I will show you the way. Do not be afraid to come to me with your struggles and hardships. I am not a God who is offended by your questions, your doubts, or your pain. I am a God who loves you unconditionally, who accepts you as you are, who wants to help you through every challenge you face. My grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in weakness. When you are weak, I am strong. When you are broken, I am whole. When you are lost, I am found. Come to me, my dear children, and I will give you rest. Cast your burdens on me, and I will sustain you. Trust in me with all your heart, and I will make your path straight. I know that the road ahead may seem uncertain and difficult, but remember, I am with you every step of the way. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I will be your strength, your comfort, your guide. My beloved children, in the grand tapestry of life, your journey is a unique thread, woven with intricate details and vibrant colors. It is a journey filled with both joy and sorrow, triumphs and setbacks, hopes and fears. But through it all, I am with you, guiding your steps, holding your hand, and whispering words of encouragement in your ear. My dearest children, I call you to place your complete trust in me. I know that trust can be difficult, especially when life seems uncertain and the future seems unclear. But I assure you, my love for you is unwavering. My promises to you are true, and my power is limitless. With me, all things are possible. When you face challenges that seem insurmountable, when doubts cloud your vision, and when fear grips your heart, remember this: I am your rock, your fortress, your unshakable foundation. Lean on me, my children, and I will never let you fall. Surrender your worries to me, your anxieties, your burdens. Hand them over to me, and I will give you peace that surpasses all understanding. Trust in my wisdom, for it is far greater than yours. Trust in my guidance, for it will lead you to places you could never have imagined. Do not be afraid to dream big, my children. Your dreams are not mere fantasies, but glimpses of the potential I have placed within you. I have given each of you unique gifts and talents, a purpose and a destiny. Trust in me to unfold these dreams in your life, in ways far more glorious than you could ever imagine. Remember that my thoughts are not your thoughts, and my ways are not your ways. What seems impossible to you is possible with me. What seems like a closed door to you is an open door to me. What seems like the end to you is only the beginning with me. I am the God who created the universe, who spoke the stars into existence, who breathed life into you. If I can do all of that, do you think I cannot fulfill your dreams? Do you think I cannot overcome any obstacle that stands in your way? Trust in my timing, my children. I know the perfect moment for everything. I see the bigger picture, the grand design of your life. What may seem like a delay or a detour is actually a part of my plan to bring you to a place of greater fulfillment and joy. Remember the story of Abraham and Sarah. They waited decades for the promise of a child, but I fulfilled my promise to them in their old age. Remember the story of Moses. He spent 40 years in the wilderness before I called him to lead my people out of Egypt. Remember the story of David. He was a shepherd boy, yet I chose him to be king of Israel. These stories, and countless others, are reminders that my plans for you are far greater than anything you could ever imagine. Trust in me, my children, and I will exceed your wildest expectations. Do not be discouraged by setbacks or failures. They are not the end of the road, but opportunities for growth and learning. Trust in my grace to help you through every challenge, my love to comfort you in every sorrow, my power to strengthen you in every weakness. Trust wholly in me, my beloved children. Place your complete faith in me, and I will do amazing things in your life. I will fulfill your dreams, exceed your expectations, and lead you to a place of abundant joy and everlasting peace. My beloved children, in the depths of trials and tribulations, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, lost, and alone. The weight of the world can feel heavy on your shoulders, and the storms of life can rage around you, threatening to extinguish your hope and joy. But in these moments, remember that I am with you. Am your anchor in the storm, your refuge in the tempest, your ever-present help in times of trouble. I understand the pain you're going through. See the tears you shed, the doubts that plague your mind, the fear that grips your heart. But I want you to know that even in the midst of your suffering, I am working all things for your good. I am weaving together a beautiful tapestry of your life. A tapestry that includes every joy, every sorrow, every triumph, and every setback. Listen that my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. What may seem like a setback or a loss to you is actually a part of my grand plan for your life. I am using every circumstance, every trial, every storm to mold you, to shape you, to bring you closer to me. I know it's hard to see the good in difficult times. It's easy to question why I allow suffering to exist, why I allow pain to enter your life. But remember, my dear children, I am a loving Father, and I would never allow anything to happen to you that wasn't for your ultimate good. Trust in my love, my children. My love for you is deeper than any ocean, wider than any sky, stronger than any storm. My love for you is unwavering, unconditional, and everlasting. It is a love that will never leave you, never forsake you, never fail you. When you feel like you're drowning in a sea of troubles, remember that my love is a lifeboat, ready to rescue you. When you feel like you're lost in a dark forest, remember that my love is a guiding light, leading you to safety. When you feel like you're falling apart, remember that my love is a glue, holding you together. My love is not just a feeling, my children. It's a force, a power, a source of strength and resilience. It's a love that can heal your wounds, mend your broken heart, and restore your joy. I know that the storms of life can be fierce and relentless. They can threaten to destroy everything you hold dear. But remember, my dear children, my love is stronger than any storm. It's a love that can calm the winds, still the waves, and bring you to a place of peace and tranquility. Look to the cross, my children. It is the ultimate symbol of my love for you. I sacrificed my only Son, Jesus, to die for your sins so that you could have eternal life. There is no greater love than this. Let my love be your anchor in the storm, your refuge in the tempest, your ever-present help in times of trouble. Let my love fill you with hope, with courage, with peace. Let my love be your strength, your comfort, your guide. Remember, my dear children, I am not just the God of the mountaintop. I am also the God of the valley. I am with you in the highs and lows, the sunshine and the rain, the calm and the storm. I am with you always, every step of the way. My beloved children, in the face of adversity, it is easy to feel overwhelmed and discouraged. The storms of life can shake your foundations and leave you feeling lost and alone. But remember, my dear children, you are not alone. I am with you always. I am your strength, your comfort, your ever-present help in times of trouble. I urge you, my children, to stay strong and courageous. Do not let fear or doubt creep into your hearts. Do not let the challenges you face steal your joy or extinguish your hope. Remember, you are more than conquerors through me who loves you. I know that the road ahead may seem long and arduous. It may seem like the obstacles you face are insurmountable. But remember, my dear children, with me, all things are possible. I am the God who created the universe, who spoke the stars into existence, who breathed life into you. If I can do all of that, do you think I cannot help you overcome your challenges? Keep your faith unwavering, my children. Your faith in me is your greatest weapon against the enemy, your strongest shield against despair. Cling to my promises, for they are true and unchanging. I have said that I will never leave you nor forsake you. I have said that I will work all things together for your good. I have said that I have plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. When you feel weak, remember that my grace is sufficient for you. When you feel discouraged, remember that I am your source of strength. When you feel lost, remember that I am your guiding light. Lean on me, my children, and I will never let you down. Remember the story of David and Goliath. David was a young shepherd boy, facing a giant warrior who seemed invincible. But David knew that his strength did not come from himself, but from me. He went into battle with unwavering faith in me, and I gave him the victory. Remember the story of Joshua and the Israelites. They faced a seemingly insurmountable task of conquering the promised land, filled with powerful enemies and fortified cities. But Joshua trusted in my promises, and I led them to victory. Remember the story of Daniel. He was thrown into a lion's den because of his faith in me, but I protected him from harm, and he emerged from the den unscathed. These stories, and countless others, are reminders that no matter what challenges you face, I am with you, and I will fight for you. Trust in me, my children, and I will lead you to victory. I have planned blessings for your life, my children. Blessings of joy, of peace, of abundance, of love. These blessings are not dependent on your circumstances, but on my promises. I have promised to bless you, to guide you, to protect you, to provide for you. My beloved children, in the journey of life, you will encounter numerous challenges, burdens, and worries. These burdens can weigh heavy on your heart and mind, casting shadows of doubt and fear. But remember, my dear children, you do not have to carry these burdens alone. I am here to take them from you, to shoulder your worries, and to fill your hearts with peace and hope. Surrender all your worries to me, my children. Give me your anxieties, your fears, your doubts. Let me take them from you, and I will give you rest. I know that you may feel overwhelmed, like your burdens are too much to bear. But I assure you, nothing is too heavy for me. My shoulders are strong enough to carry any weight. My love is deep enough to heal any wound. When you surrender your worries to me, you are not giving up. You are not admitting defeat. You are simply acknowledging that you cannot do it alone. You are trusting in my power, my wisdom, and my love to see you through. Remember, my children, I am the God who calms the storms, who stills the raging seas, who brings order out of chaos. When you surrender your worries to me, I will calm the storms in your heart, still the anxieties that plague your mind, and bring peace to your soul. Surrender your burdens to me, my children. Give me your pain, your sorrow, your grief. Let me take them from you, and I will give you comfort. I know that you may feel broken, like your burdens have shattered your spirit, but I assure you, I am the God who heals the brokenhearted, who binds up their wounds, who restores their joy. When you surrender your burdens to me, you are not giving in to despair. You are not admitting defeat. You are simply acknowledging that you need my help. You are trusting in my grace, my mercy, and my love to heal you. Listen, my children, I am the God who gives beauty for ashes, who turns mourning into dancing, who comforts all who mourn. When you surrender your burdens to me, I will take your ashes and give you beauty. I will turn your mourning into dancing. I will comfort you in your sorrow. Surrender your fears to me, my children. Give me your anxieties, your worries, your doubts. Let me take them from you, and I will give you hope. I know that you may feel afraid, like your fears are controlling your life, but I assure you, I am the God who gives you a spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind. When you surrender your fears to me, you are not giving in to defeat. You are not admitting weakness. You are simply acknowledging that you need my courage. You are trusting in my protection, my guidance, and my love to lead you through. Remember, my children, I am the God who is with you always, even to the ends of the earth. I am the God who goes before you, who fights your battles, who prepares the way for you. When you surrender your fears to me, I will go before you. I will fight your battles. I will prepare the way for you. Surrender all your worries and burdens to me, my children. I am waiting with open arms, a loving heart, and a willing spirit. I long to take your burdens from you, to fill your hearts with peace, and to replace your worries with hope. Trust in me, my children, and I will never disappoint you. I will transform your worries into peace, your burdens into blessings, your fears into faith. With me, all things are possible. My beloved children, in the tapestry of life, there are moments when the threads seem tangled and the colors seem faded. Doubts may creep into your hearts, and you may question if there's truly a beautiful design emerging from the chaos. But I assure you, my dear children, I am the master weaver, and my plan for your life is exquisite beyond measure. I urge you to hold on to my promises with unwavering faith. My word is true, unchanging, and eternal. I have spoken words of hope, of healing, of restoration, of abundant life. I have promised to be with you always, to never leave you nor forsake you. to guide your steps and lead you to a place of peace and fulfillment. When the storms of life rage around you, when the doubts whisper in your ear, and when the darkness threatens to consume you, remember my promises. Cling to them as your lifeline, your anchor, your source of hope. For my promises are not empty words. They are backed by my power, my love, and my faithfulness. Listen, that with faith, nothing is impossible. Faith is not just a feeling, my children, but a choice to believe in me even when you don't understand, even when you can't see the way ahead. Faith is a mustard seed that can move mountains, a tiny spark that can ignite a roaring fire. With faith, you can overcome any obstacle, conquer any fear, and achieve any dream. With faith, you can see the impossible become possible, the ordinary become extraordinary, the mundane become miraculous. Look to the stories of those who have gone before you, those who have dared to believe in my promises and have seen them fulfilled in their lives. Remember Noah, who built an ark in the midst of mockery and disbelief, trusting in my promise to save him and his family from the flood. Remember Abraham, who left his homeland and followed my voice into the unknown, trusting in my promise to make him a great nation. Remember Moses, who led my people out of slavery in Egypt, trusting in my promise to deliver them to a land flowing with milk and honey. These stories, and countless others, are reminders that faith is not blind optimism, but a confident assurance in my faithfulness. It is a trust that I am who I say I am, and that I will do what I have promised to do. I see the dreams you hold in your hearts, my children. They are not there by accident. I placed them there, and I have given you everything you need to fulfill them. But it all starts with faith. Believe in my promises, and you will see them unfold in your life in ways that will amaze you. Remember that faith is not passive. It is active and alive, expressed through obedience and trust. When you step out in faith, even when you feel afraid, I will meet you there. I will give you the strength to overcome, the wisdom to discern, and the courage to persevere. Do not let fear hold you back, my children. Do not let doubt steal your dreams. Step out in faith and watch me work miracles in your life. Remember, with me, all things are possible. As you face challenges, remember that your faith is being tested. This is not a time to waver, but to hold on even tighter to my promises. For it is in the midst of trials that your faith is refined, strengthened, and made complete. Trust in my timing, my children. I know the perfect moment for everything. What may seem like a delay or a setback is actually a part of my plan to bring you to a place of greater blessing and abundance. Believe in my promises, my children. Believe that I am working all things together for your good. Believe that I have a plan and a purpose for your life. Believe that with me, all things are possible. My beloved children, remember, I am with you always, even to the very end of the age. My love for you is unwavering, and my promises are true. Believe in me, trust in my word, and step out in faith. With me, nothing is impossible. As you journey through life, may you always remember these words of encouragement. May you find strength in my promises, comfort in my love, and hope in my faithfulness. May your faith be unwavering, your courage be unyielding, and your hope be unshakable. And if you have found this message to be a source of inspiration and hope, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel and share it with others. Like, comment, and spread the word so that more people can experience the love, peace, and joy that come from knowing me. Together, let us create a community of faith, a beacon of hope in a world that desperately needs it. Let us lift each other up, encourage one another, and share the love that I have so freely given to us. Remember, my children, you are not alone. I am with you always, and my love for you will never fail.